Hi Ashwath, how are you?
I'm good.
How are your matches going on?
Hmm?
How are your matches going on? All done for the year or you have more coming
No,
up?
we're in the middle of the league.
Oh wow, okay. So still half more to go?
Yeah.
Nice to know. Okay. So how are we with Algebra 2?
Algebra 2.
Algebra 1, I'm sorry. How are we on it?
I watched the video for last week, but the class before that I didn't understand it.
Oh, you didn't understand what was taught?
Oh, 1 second, let me check again.
Uh-huh.
I tried rewatching it, but I still didn't understand it.
Sure, I can help you. Which pieces of it tell me I'll go over.
It was on March 21st, I think.
What was it about, do you know?
Uh, I don't know.
Do you don't remember?
I'm looking at the video right now to see what it was about.
Sure, that helps as well. You don't remember what was it all about, Ashwath? Okay,
I'm
let's go
just
on. Let's
checking
not
the
waste.
video to see if you said what it was about.
What was it about? Meaning last week?
No, it
Was it
was
last?
the week before last week.
Amma, it is so difficult, right? You should come up with what it was, right?
1 second.
Last year, how are you, ma? Okay, so basically, for 771 till page number 779 in the book is what I've given, right? Yep. Was it all about quadratic word problems? That's what we discussed, right? Last year, what are you doing in school, ma?
Um, we finished quadratic regression and the quadratic function.
Okay, so did you discuss some word problems on it, ma?
We will
You
after
will. Okay. See, quadratic 771 in the page I have covered. So looks like we really need the quadratic word problems to be up there. But let me see. Um. Okay. Okay. So basically, I'm going to start with quadratic word problems. Did you know how to graph them properly? Adyan, we discussed last week on graphing quadratic word problems. Transformations we discussed last week, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. One thing is I want to see your work, guys, as a part of the Google Classroom. Submit it as a part of the Google Classroom. I have one comprehensive algebra 1 test that I gave the other class. I would like you to do. Can I post the same thing in here?
Yeah.
Can I pose the same thing
Yeah.
in here in the sense that's going to be a full comprehensive test. It will tell you what are the benchmarks where you are lagging. Okay, makes sense. I would like you to test. Okay, Algebra 1 2026 sample test full. Okay, so I'm assigning it in the Google Classroom. It constitutes 60 questions. Will you be able to take it? It's okay if you don't know, but please take it. Makes sense? I just assigned it in the Google Classroom. Makes sense, guys? That will be a part of your homework for next week. In the meantime, let's see. Okay, what I want to do. This is what I want to do. I'm going to work on word problems with you, quadratic word problems with you. So there, let's see. Let's see. How about this? I want a quadratic word. Okay, how about this? See, guys, if you're given like this, right, meaning you should be able to first draw. Okay, first draw it out. Okay, a model rocket is launched. I'm going to draw this out and show you. Okay, we know parabolas, right? This is a parabola, right? This is a parabola, right? Here, what will be the difference in the equation? This will be like 4x square, like that, right? This will be positive. The coefficient of the x square will be positive if it is an upward facing parabola. Coefficient of the x square will be negative if it is a downward facing parabola. Upward facing parabola has a minimum. Downward facing parabola has a maximum. Any questions on that? Okay. Now, a model rocket is launched from the platform. How will the rocket be launched from the platform? Okay, the maximum height. Suppose you are launching it. This is your platform. You are launching a rocket. This is how it falls, right? This is your platform. You launch a rocket. It's going to fall like this, right? So now this graph is given by this equation. Okay, t is on the x-axis in seconds. Okay, h is on the y-axis, height. Okay, now they're asking what is the maximum height? Parabolas, you know properties of a parabola, right? Meaning when you have a parabola, right? What is this point called? What is that point?
Vertex.
Vertex. Vertex has h comma k. Good. Okay. This parabola has a minimum or a maximum?
Minimum.
Minimum, right. And what is the axis of symmetry? The center, meaning x is equal to h. The vertex h. So x is equal to h is the equation of the axis of symmetry. We know all that, okay? Now we are going to go ahead. Now, what is the maximum height? How do we find it? Is there a way to find the maximum height? When you're given an equation in standard form, how to find this? What are you trying to find if it is the maximum height? Think about it.
The k value of the vertex.
Exactly, the k value, the y value of the vertex. This is an x comma y point, or I can say h comma k. We are wanting to find the k value. For that, we need to know the h value, the x coordinate of the vertex, and then substitute into, or I can say t comma h. In this case, it's t comma h. T is on the x-axis, height is on the y-axis. So I'll find a t value here. This t value I have to find. And then I'll substitute into the equation to find my h value. But how to find the vertex value? Do you know? Vertex x coordinate is given by minus b by 2a. Minus 64 by 2 times minus 16. Minus 64 by minus 32. So, the x value of the vertex is 2 comma what? We don't know, right? So, plug that 2 into this equation. Minus 16, 4 plus 64 times 2 plus 80. What is that? Minus 64 plus 112 plus 80. So what is that? 144. 144 feet is the maximum height here. The maximum height here is 144 feet. Got it? And they're also asking something else. Did you see? When does the rocket hit the ground? So what are they asking? What are they asking? When the rocket hits the ground, what happens to the x and the y? When the rocket is hitting the ground here, what happens to the x we don't know. The t value we don't know. What happens to the height?
0.
It becomes 0. 16 minus 16 t square plus 64 t plus 80 will become 0. Do you know how to factorize this? Do you know how to solve this? Guys, do you know or you don't know?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
What I would do, I will take out 16 common first. If I take 16 common out, what happens? Minus t square plus 4t plus 5 equal to 0. If I take that 16 out, by zero product rule, so this can be equated to 0. Minus t square plus 4t plus 5 equal to 0, right? Factorize this and write down. What is the factored form? Adyan, do you know how to factorize it? Do you know how to factorize it? Yes or no?
No.
Okay, so there are multiple ways of factoring, meaning you have to find two numbers that are what are the factors of 5? You will find the factors of this. What are the factors of 5? 1 and 5, right? Or it can be minus 1 and minus 5. Make sense? Right? But again, you will find the factors of 5 times minus 1. You will find the factors of minus 5. So it can be minus 1 plus 5 or plus 1 minus 5. Ashwath, are you following?
Yeah.
You have to find the factors of A times C. Okay, now it can be this, it can be this. But write out the sum of this. This is 4 and a minus 4. The sum of this row is 4. The sum of this is minus 4. What do we need here? You need a plus 4 as the sum. So I will choose this. If I choose that, I will write it down like this. Minus 1t square. This 4t I will write down as minus 1t plus 5t. See? And then I will copy this. Now in this 2, I will take t minus t as common. I'll end up with t plus 1. In these two, I'll take plus 5 as common. I'll end up with t plus 1. Now, in all of this, I'll take t plus 1 common and end up with minus t plus 5. Now, this number, some number, this is this number. This number times this number is 0 means either one of the numbers is 0. Either t plus 1 is 0 or minus t plus 5 is 0. You get t equal to minus 1. Time cannot be negative. Or you get t equal to 5 seconds. This is correct. So, when t equal to 5 seconds, the rocket is hitting the ground. Make sense? Do you understand how to factorize this? What are you going to do? Let's do some factorization. X square plus 4x plus 4. How do you factorize this? You're going to find the factors of 4 times 1. What are the factors of 4 times 1? It can be 4, 1, 1, 4, 2, 2. Right? But find out their sums. 5, 5, 4. I need the sum of 4. So I take this row, split it up into 2x plus 2x. Make sense? Now I write this down. 1x square plus 4. I write this down. Now from these two, I take x as common. When you take x out, it becomes x plus 2. Here, you take 2 out, it becomes x plus 2. Between these two terms, you see x plus 2 common. Take that out, this becomes x, right? This has 2. So, see, these are terms all added together. This is sum of different terms. You are writing it out as product of factors. Make sense? Product of numbers. This is called factorization. You are factoring this big polynomial into product of factors. So here you can equate this to 0. If you equate it to 0, either one can be 0. So x plus 2 can be 0, x plus 2 can be 0. In both the cases, x equal to minus 2. Make sense? Ashwath, are you getting confused?
Yes.
Where are you getting confused? Tell me.
In the end.
Where? Which I'll help you, I'm saying. Tell me.
In the x plus 2. Like when it's in like the x times x plus 2 plus 2 times x plus 2.
No. Okay, let me put it out as step 1, 2, 3. You tell me. 1, 2, 3. Which one is difficult?
2.
What I'm doing is between these two terms, what is common? Tell me.
X.
X, you pull it out. What remains inside the brackets?
X plus 2.
Yeah, that's what I wrote here. You got it?
Oh, okay.
Again, between these two terms, I pulled out 2 as common. What remains? X plus 2. Now, this is multiplication, so it's all one term only. This is also this is a term, this is a term. From these two terms, what is common? This x plus 2 is common, right? Take that out. What remains? If you take x plus 2 as common, what remains here? X remains, that x is in here. 2 remains, that 2 is in here. Does that make sense? Okay, now you're going to factorize. Now, factorizing is an important part of algebra. Factorizing trinomials is very important, okay? Okay, let's see this one. I'm going to give you problems on factoring and then word problems. Does it sound good? Last year, did you get how to solve the word problem, ma?
Yeah.
Good. X square plus 7x plus 12. X square. There are multiple ways of factoring. Okay, I'll show you 2 ways. Did you do quadratic formula at school, ma?
Yeah, we finished quadratic formula.
Okay. Did you do, ma? No, if you can't, you have to immediately tell me. I'm going to help you. Last year, you want to show us? Ashwath doesn't get it 100%. Can you help?
Sure.
You're going to show it on the board, please. Can you?
Sure.
So first, what are the factors I need to find? A times C. What is A times C?
A is 1, so 1 times 12, the factors of 12.
Factors of 12 are what? Good, ma. Yeah,
One.
nice.
12,
Mm-hmm.
6, 3, and 4.
Mm-hmm.
The two that combine to make 7 are positive 3 and positive 4.
Very nice.
We write, Priya, can you write for me?
Absolutely, please. Yes.
So you would write x squared plus 3x.
See this 3 and 4, right? That will multiply to 12 and will add to 7. Adyan, are you listening? Now x square, but the 7x I'm going to write it out as 3x plus 4x. This is what I do. And then plus 12. Now, between this, what will you take out as common? Ashwath.
Will you do x?
What will come inside?
4x plus 3.
The next one? Tell me, ma. What is common? 4x plus 12.
4
What will be inside?
x plus
4 times what is 12?
3.
3. Now what is common between these? What is common in both? X plus 3. When you take it out, what remains? X plus 4, right? That's all. Factoring is writing that as products. That's all. Make sense? You are turning the sum into products. Okay, now we are going to do some word problems. Okay, you should be able to do some word problems. Let's see. How about this? I really want you to. 1 second, guys. I don't know, where did I keep? Yeah. Okay, let's try this one. Okay. Centered, the truck is okay. That's a good question. No, but let me do this. I'll give you some easy problem. How about this? There is a quadratic equation given, okay? Okay. Now, a company models its profit. What is breaking even? Do you all know what is breaking even? Okay, suppose if I launch a company, okay? You know what the company does? I'm going to sell bracelets, okay? For selling bracelets, first of all, I need to buy beads, right? I need to buy strings. In the strings, I'll put the beads. Then I'll have to make up bracelets. I have to buy C hooks to connect and finish the bracelets, right? Because thread alone will not work. Thread and beads, if I put in, they'll break. So I need to connect them first, then sell the bracelets, right? When I do this, right, this process, right, I am putting some cost into it. Meaning, let's say my target is, let's say I buy beads for around 100 bracelets. I make 100 bracelets, okay? Now, the thing is, the beads all cost money. Suppose I buy the beads for $50, okay? Then I buy the C hooks for another $10, $60. And then I invest some hours as well, right? Let's say I pay myself, let's say I worked for 10 hours. I pay myself $20 every hour, 200. So my initial investment is $260. My hours for $200. And then $10 for the C hooks and $50 for the beads. $260 I put in, right? I made 100 bracelets, right? Now, I want to sell. If I want to sell, I'm going to sell each bracelet for $5. Meaning, the cost I put in, what did I do? My hours was, I put in $200. C hook to connect the bracelets was $10. And then the beads was, how many dollars? $50. So, $260 was my cost. Okay, now I'm planning on selling bracelets. Okay, totally 100 bracelets I made, right? I start selling it at $5 per bracelet. Okay, now tell me, when will I break even? When will I break even? How break even means, how many bracelets should I sell to attain my cost? I will not get profit because first I have invested $260. So how many bracelets do I need to sell to get my cost back? How many bracelets should I sell? Tell me, it's a simple problem, right? How many bracelets should I sell to get my dollar back?
53.
maybe 50, 53. Correct. Good job. So 53 bracelets I will sell to achieve my cost. The 54th bracelet only starts getting me profit. Meaning, at this point, before selling, my profit is negative. My profit is completely negative. How much it is? Minus $260 is my profit. Everything is a loss. I start selling the bracelets for $5. When I sell the 53rd bracelet, I break even. Break even means the cost and the revenue that I get. This is the revenue I'm going to get. The revenue that I get and the cost were equal. That point is called break even. Make sense? Break even. I even out the cost. And after that, from the 54th bracelet, let's say I will sell 46 bracelets, right? This is my profit. Make sense, guys?
Miss Priya,
Yeah.
the 52nd bracelet is the break even, not the 50.
Okay, 52, whatever. Yeah. 52, 260, right? Yeah. Make sense? 52nd bracelet selling is the break even. Correct. So from 53. So 53 means 47 bracelets times 5 will be the profit I attain. However, the break even point is when the cost equals my revenue. Did you get it?
Why are we doing 47 times 5?
Why? Because 52 bracelets I sold. I made 100 bracelets, right? 48. Sorry. 48 times 5. Got it?
Yeah.
Okay. Good, Ashwath. Good catch. Okay, I just put in whatever you all said. So yeah, here, a company models its profit by this one. X is the number of items sold. When you think about it, at the break-even point for any company, what is the profit?
0.
0. Good job. Yes. So would you be able to do this? Basically, you have to factorize this. Then only you'll get the answers.
Miss Priya, I'm still a little confused.
Where are you confused? Tell me. Go ahead, Ma, I'll help you.
Actually, wait, no.
No, I'm here to help you, Adyan. You can ask anything that you want. You don't want to ask?
No, I forgot what I was gonna say. Wait, Miss Priya, can I go blow my nose? My nose is running.
Okay, please go.
Alright, thank you.
Go ahead. Lasya, are you getting how to do? Do you need help? Let me know.
Still doing it.
Do you need help, Lassie, or are you able to do?
So,
What, ma?
the answer 40.
Is the answer 40? Good question. I will check. Is the answer 40? I'll check. 1 second. Oh, you know what? I'm running out of charge. One second. One second, ma. Sorry. You wanted to know the answer. What was that?
40.
There are two answers, right?
I got negative 10 and 40.
Good.
But you can't have negative 10. That's
Nice. Okay, go ahead.
I said 40 because he's negative 10. So
Go ahead. Adyan, are you getting? Ashwath, are you getting?
Not really.
Where are you not getting?
In the first step.
Huh?
In the first step.
In the first step means where?
Like,
X is the number of items sold. This is your profit. Profit is dependent on the number of items sold. They're asking how many items must be sold to break even. If you want to break even, what should be your profit?
0.
0. Equate 0 to that. Minus 5x square plus 250x minus 2000. How do you factorize this? I told you, right, how to factorize, in the sense it's like a sum of several terms, right? You have to write it out as product. What is common in all these? What is common in all these? Ashwath, what is common, Ashwath? Adyan, can you help? What is common?
5.
5 is common. If you take out the 5, what happens? What happens?
It would be
Negative x.
Negative x square, then?
plus 250x.
No, 5 you took it out, right?
X, right?
Plus what? Plus what? Plus what x?
Plus 50x.
Good. Plus 50x, then?
Minus 4,000.
Minus 400.
100.
Now find out the factors of 400 minus 400 that can give you a sum of 50. What are the factors of 400 that can give you a sum of 50? Do you think you can do?
Yeah.
Go ahead. What is that? What are the factors of 400 that can give a sum of 50? Think about 2020 can't be there. Then what else? Amma, write it down and see, ma. You cannot look at me like this. You will have to find out what are the factors of 400 that can give you a sum of 50. Write down the factors of 400. 1, 400. 2, 200. 3, what, like that you write down, then only you'll know. Simply looking at me, I'll not solve.
Isn't there also 1 and 4? No, I meant 104.
104, yes, but that does not give you 50, right? Go ahead.
Is it 40 and 10? 40 times 10.
40 times. Yeah, 40 times 10. Does it work? I'm wondering. Yeah, 40 times 10 works. Good job. So why don't you split and write? You're going to split this and write, right? Plus 40x plus 10x, right? Then you copy this minus 400 minus x squared. Then what happens? Between this, take x as common. Minus x plus 40. Again here, you can take minus 10 as common. So you have minus x plus 40.
Yeah.
So you can write it down as x minus 10 and minus x plus 40 equal to 0. So x will be 10 or x will be 40. Hey, I got a plus 10 and 40, ma. X is the number of items sold. So x is equal to a 10 and a 40 I am getting Lasya. Did you see that? Lasya, are you getting a 10 and a 40?
Got negative 10.
You got a negative 10?
Because 40 minus 10 would be
No, I'm getting a 10, right, Lasya? Check your answers. Check your answers, ma. Check your answers. See, you can either sell 10 items or 40 items. Looks like it, right? I'm getting both 10 and 40. Okay, by the way, we'll get on. Okay, we'll go on. So what will be the maximum profit? How do you find the maximum profit? This is clearly a downward facing parabola, correct? This is clearly a downward facing parabola because of the negative sign. Now, 10 profit is 0 at 10 and 40. What is the maximum profit they are asking? How will you find that? How will you find that maximum profit? Vertex of the parabola, right? Vertex x coordinate is minus b by 2 times minus 5 minus b by 2a. That is your vertex x coordinate. So that will be 25. Now if you plug in 25 here, what happens? What is the maximum profit? Let's find out. If you plug in 25, it is 625 times minus 5 plus 250 times 25 minus 2000, right? So 625 times 5 is a 25, 5 is a 10, 12, 1 is a 30, 31. So this and this together, minus 3125 minus 2000 is minus 5125, right? 250 times 25 is what? 250 times 25 is what? 25 times 25 is 6250. So 6250 minus 5125 is what? 6250 minus 5125 is what? I am getting 1075. Did you get it? What is the maximum profit last year you got? Last year, you tell me what is the maximum profit you got, Amma?
Do that. I was kind of stuck on the big numbers.
You're stuck on the
I
big
know
number.
1125.
Okay, that's the answer basically. 1125 is the answer. I verified as well.
Okay.
Okay, now let's. Adyan, did you follow Adyan? Guys, if you're not following, you have to immediately tell me, guys. Hey, auntie, I'm not getting this. I will.
No, I get it.
Yeah, I'll explain again, but it's important for you to say. Okay, so let's see this one quickly. How about this? This is an easy one. Try this one. Please draw, guys. Draw it. A firework is launched from the ground. You're just launching the firework. So what happens? It's an upward facing parabola or a downward facing parabola? It's a downward facing parabola. So when will it hit the ground? When it is hitting the ground, what will be 0? What will be 0 when it hits the ground? Y value will be 0. So can you equate it in factors and tell me?
Should I put mine in chat or should I just say it?
Yes, Uttama.
I'm not positive, but I put my answer in.
That's good. Just send it to me. Let me see. I will check. Can I help you? I take t common. I can take 16t common, right? When I take 16t common, what is left over? Minus t plus 5. So when I equate it to 0, see, 0 product rule means any one of these should be 0. 16 times some number t times minus t plus 5. Some number should be 0. Either I can equate t to 0 or I can equate minus t plus 5 to 0. So t equal to 5 or t equal to 0. So when does it hit the ground again? You tell me. In 5 seconds it will hit the ground again. Got it? Did you get it, Lasya?
Yeah.
Ashwath, you got it?
Yeah, I think that's what I got.
Nice. So these are the type of problems you will get. Maximum, minimum is always they are asking for the vertex. You got it? Maximum, minimum, they are always looking for the vertex. Try this one.
Do we factorize this one as well?
Yes, ma.
Okay.
Wait, Miss Priya, I'm confused.
What is the confusion?
So I found common factor, which is 2.
X
And
is the number of $1 price increases. Okay, common factor is 2. Correct. 2, take it out and throw it. Yes. And then it becomes x square plus 20x plus 48. Correct?
yeah,
Find out factors of 48 whose sum is 20.
wait, where was the question again?
The profit is given by this. Okay. Now, how many price increases give the maximum profit? Okay, this is the downward facing parabola. Correct?
Yeah,
So the maximum is the vertex, right?
yeah.
So for finding the maximum profit, you have to find the vertex. Right? How many
Yeah.
price increases give the maximum profit? Means x value of the vertex. You got it? This is the
Yeah.
number of price increases. X value is number of price increases. Okay. Y value is the profit. Make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah, find out the vertex x and y. That's what they're asking.
Oh, okay.
You're going to find the vertex.
Miss Priya, can you do it on the board, please?
Absolutely. This is what I want you to ask. Would be very nice if I can do. So here the profit is maximum means they're asking for the vertex. How do you find the vertex? This is in standard form, right? So vertex, x value of the vertex is given by minus b by 2a. It is minus 40 by 2 times minus 2, which is 40 by 4, which is 10. Now the x value of the vertex is this. So now P of 10, meaning the profit when my x value, number of price increases is 10 is the vertex. Right? Number of price increases equal to 10 is the vertex. Fine. But for me to find the corresponding profit value, I have to substitute 10 as x. So that would be 100 plus 40 times 10 plus 96 minus 100 plus 40 times 10 plus 96 minus 4 plus 400 is 396. The maximum profit that I can achieve is 396 and the number of price increases is 10. Any questions? Any questions, Lasya?
No.
Yeah, so you need to be able to solve these problems, guys, okay? I don't know whether the school is going to touch these or not, but definitely when you attend this class, for at least Algebra 2 to be better prepared, I want you to be able to do all of this, okay? Maximum, minimum, if they ask, they are asking for the vertex, okay? Go ahead. Are you able to do? Got it?
in my answer.
Miss Priya, I got the common factor, which was like 2.
What, ma?
So I factorized it to 2, and then in parentheses I got negative 8t squared plus 24t plus 3.
So you factorized it. So you got, I'm taking 2t common. So that will be 8t plus 20
Or
plus 3. Correct?
wait, but then if you multiply negative 2t plus, oh yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Then what else? So if I equate this to 0, I'll get the maximum height, right?
yeah.
So
That
how,
I don't
yeah.
know like what to do after that. I'm kind of confused. Like,
So the product is 24. The sum is also 24.
yeah,
Can that happen?
no, wait, yeah, no.
I need to see 1, 24, 2, 12. 8, 24t plus 3. Wow. Okay. 8 3s are 24. Last year you got the answer is 6 by 4.
Yeah, yeah.
3, 8, 4, 6.
Wait, don't we? Oh,
What did you do? You use the quadratic formula? How
what?
did you get Emma? Last year.
Yeah.
How did you get? I need to verify the answer, please. Where is it? What is the maximum height, right?
Mm.
Oh, what is the maximum height? You don't need to factorize, right? Why are you factorizing? What is the maximum height is asked, right? So why do you want to factorize? You don't need to factorize at all, right? Only when you want to find the t value, you need to factorize. They're asking for the maximum height. Please draw this graph. Time, height. How do you find the maximum height? Last year, did you also factorize?
No, I didn't.
Oh, okay. So for you to find the maximum height, you need to find the vertex minus b by 2a. Right? Correct.
42.
Yeah, that is last year that's incorrect actually. Let's see, ma. So 3 by 2 is the x value of the vertex last year. That you need to substitute in here for the y value of the vertex. You need to substitute that in here. 3, 9 by 4 plus 48 times 3 by 2 plus 6. Like that you need to substitute. You got it, ma? You got it?
Yeah.
Was the answer 42? Because I got
I'm checking, ma. I'm checking. Yeah, good job, Ashwath. 42 feet. Make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. Can I give you some word problems this week? Okay. This is very important because this will carry to your algebra too.
Okay.
Okay. However, whatever problem is given, you should be able to solve in quadratics. Make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, guys. I'll see you all next week. If you have any questions, you ask again.
Okay.
Okay. Bye bye.
Bye, Miss Priya. Thank you.
Bye, guys.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye, guys.